There, it's done. What do you think? Okay, guys, and welcome back to Zen's Quest, MCA Server Edition. There's a little bit of lag right now because there's a lot of people on the server, so you're gonna have to bear with low frame rate for a minute. But let me drop off some stuff here, some buckets, and some wheats, crafting table. Let's throw all this stuff in there. And there's a reason why we're gonna do this, because I want to test out my farm. It's quite nice and hefty and big and delicious, and the lag is going to be tremendous. And well, the reseeding, I could have gone the whole hopper method, like a bunch of hoppers, but that costs a lot of iron. I think it would require something like hoppers require 5 iron per, and I think this whole setup requires 56 per side. So that would have been a lot. 250 plus something. I mean, we're looking at over 500 iron if I was going to do all hoppers. So I went the single hopper approach down on each breakpoint, connecting to droppers. So let's get in here, make sure we close this up. And it's all cobble. If I ever get a wild hair up my ass, I will certainly make this smooth stone or something, but they all get fed into the droppers which go. I know hoppers are faster because they will hold 5, and if each one of those were 5, it would be a lot better to just store it all so it won't despawn. But this is actually fairly decent, and I'm going to show you exactly how it works. I need to put stairs at the other end of this, actually. You gotta make sure you power it properly, because no power will transmit between repeaters, so you gotta be creative. And the droppers that connect from the hopper to a dropper to here, I had to power. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, why didn't you just connect, like if the hopper was here, just make it go into the dropper here and then go straight on? Well, I would have. That would work if you have 15 or less, because as soon as you have to put a repeater down, there's absolutely no way you'll be able to power one of them, because they'll be in the wall, and when you break the wall, you'll put a hole into the water flow, and it just won't work. So anyway, here's the circuitry to start the repeater. If you come up through the chest archon this way, I'll put a staircase here, and you tap this, and it makes it pulse. A very, very simple pulse circuit with a NOT gate, and it all now pulses instead of being always on. I would have liked to have it have been always off, turn on pulse, but it's not logistically feasible. So now it's all pulsing. So let's go to the other side. Yeah, it takes a little bit of prep to get this done, but I'm gonna show this for you guys, and I'm gonna have to reseed this bastard. It's not completed on the other side. I didn't have enough seeds to complete it initially, but after this harvest I probably will. And it's not quite finished. Some of them don't like to grow. And I'll show you the other side really quick. I have dispensers at the top. I used to do the piston routine. Pistons with a trough of water above it, which is what I did in the old map, but the dispensers are much more efficient, actually. So as you can see, I don't have enough food. I would need 12 more stacks, and I don't have 12 more stacks. But it looks like we're ready to go, and I used jack-o'-lanterns. I didn't want to use glow blocks because I didn't have enough. And I could do a rafter approach of hanging lights, but it's better when the lights are on the ground. It just looks better. So let's start it. I'm loath to actually start this, but all you gotta do is hit this button. Oh shit. Oh no! Oh no! Get out! It's not working according to plan. Oh, I know why. Oh, great. Back to the drawing board. I need to put it 1 higher, which I can do, mind you. It's just it'll take a lot more work and effort. Okay, I'm gonna fix this off camera, and I'll be right back. Epic fail! Okay, I think I fixed the problem. Let's try one more time. Hello? Hello, Mr. Man, say hello. Oh, I know, I think I know. It won't transmit power up on this step. Right here. Right here. It won't do it. Which means we're gonna have to fix... Like, it has to be here then. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I think that'll work. Let's try this again. For the third time, for the first time. Pulse the circuit. Yes! Yes! Epic win! Watch it swim, watch it swim. That's a lot of wheat. And the pulse circuit's still going. Trouble is that all that wheat right there, has got to flow, and lag is going to stop it. Like, it's got to get all the way down. You know, you could actually fish in this runoff. Okay, I see there's like wheat seeds right there. When those seeds get to the bottom, I'll stop the flow. Okay, they're falling. Wait for block lag. And there they are. Are they hung up? No, no, no. Okay, they're going. They're going. They're going slowly, but they're going. Okay, yeah, see, look, they're just making a couple pixels each time. They should be probably about there. Oh! Nope, nope, they're there. They're probably not the last ones to do this. Okay, the server's saving right now, so that's going to stop a few things. Okay. Oh, there they are. There them seeds at. I'm watching them. Well, my stuff's gonna despawn while I'm just waiting on these seeds. Let's stop the water flow. That dispenser should do the trick, and I will just wait for it. There are them seeds right there. They're still making a little pathway, trying to get in there. Come on, water, stop flowing. Of course, lag also. I think lag also slows down the despawn rate. That back one didn't stop. If the circuitry could turn on with the pulse... Oh, it did stop. Okay. Okay. How's the chest looking? It's filling up. I can grab some seeds. And I want to just inspect it. Yep, see, this is what happens when you get lag. Doesn't wash all down, and look, you gotta clean up. Just like... But, you know, all in all, it's not too horrible. You pick up the stuff along the way. I still have torches in my hand for some reason. I could probably throw those down and wouldn't care if they despawned. Ah, seeds! Can I get them? I probably don't need every seed, but I will have to reseed, and it's going to take 36 stacks of seeds to reseed the whole thing, and you can hold 36 in your inventory, actually. That's the max. Okay, so let's grab all the wheat. What I'm worried about is this stuff here that's making its way into the hopper. I hope it doesn't despawn. Oh crap. Okay, we left all this up here. Now of course you also have to check the other side too. And it's probably wise to bring a hoe in case you screw up and jump on one of your crops. Well, I think I got all this side, but I'm going to have to... Look, just in this side alone I got that much. I will ditch this in preparation. The other side, though, is not going to be so heavy because, you know, reasons. Well, I didn't have the whole thing seeded, so anyway, it does look like the farm works. Okay. Torch? Why do I have a torch? I don't need a torch here. Alright. Let's grab all this stuff. Lag. You gotta love lag. Prevents any of this stuff from going down to the drain. The drains are what I really wanted to test in the first place. The speed at which they deposit, etc., etc. But when I get stuff like this going on... oh, look, see? I knew I'd have to bring a hoe. Alright. That was probably just an oversight from when I first did the land here. It does look like everything else has washed down. Thing is still ticking. It's got a pulse. It's the only way droppers work. How are you looking? Okay, you're empty. Well, of course, there wasn't much in here to begin with. Did none of it get down into here? This is the maintenance path, maintenance tunnel. Okay. C info, the plugin for the server. Type private. Gross left. C. What was the command again? C hopper on. Chest hopper on. Okay. Still private, but at least the hoppers work. I guess I can show you the guts. This is the maintenance tunnel. It's nothing special. But of course you have to do that, you know, because this won't get power if that's next to it. So that's why you can't put those directly next to it, as I was talking about before. And damn, this is a long circuit. I always thought there was a limit to how many times you could link this. For instance, I thought there was a limit of 16 repeaters, but apparently there isn't. A 64 by 64 is one chunk, so as long as I'm in this area, the entire chunk should be rendered. Well, it looks like the pulse circuit, it's still going, but that's okay because I don't think this other chest is full yet. Again, here's the maintenance shaft. It's nothing special. I might clean it up if I get anal retentive. The hopper's still getting stuff ditched in it. And this is still getting stuff filled in it, so I think I'll have to wait on this. Okay. But what is it exactly? Okay, that hopper's empty. Is it was it this back hopper? This is what you do when you build and test for the first time. You check to see where it hangs up the most. Maybe this back one. Nope. The stuff just must be in the guts and all the droppers. I can dig that. In 1 second, you can get an item to go 100 blocks. Was it 100 blocks in 1 second, or is it 10 blocks a second? 10 blocks a second in a dropper routine. I think that's half as fast as the water over ice routine. I think that goes 20 blocks a second. Yeah, but I don't have ice on me, so I'll probably swap that out for ice just to make it go by faster. It's still filling up nicely. Alright, well, we got a reseed now. 36 stacks of seeds. Fortunately, I think I actually have that. Well, probably not. It's still filling up, though. That's the problem. So what I'll do is I'll start from the other side and come back, and when I'm done, this just might be ready. The entire crop wasn't probably grown. Oh, I need that hoe. There was that one tile over there that got damaged. So you guys get to watch me reseed. Actually, this was the only thing I got accomplished between last episode and this episode. So there's nothing to go upstairs and show you. And there's not any new project I want to start right now. So the reseeding is probably it. Here's the hoe for a while. Okay. I should finish the rail over here, and then, you know, not here. This is good to have it be a walk-on, but I don't like the way it looks now. This cobble, I don't like the way it looks. I don't like the way this is jagged. I should have just moved the entire bar up one instead of the 3 sections, but I was lazy. I wanted to get it done, so I did the cheap way out. That will bug me to the point where I will fix it later, and I won't just make it cobble. I'll probably make it smooth, and I'll probably turn all this into brick. So let's get to reseeding. The wall down here can be smooth. I put brick at the top. I'm okay with it being smooth inside the farm, because it's like the farm dug down from the wall, but I'm not okay with the cobble. So all you gotta do is hold the button as you walk, and this gives me a headache just looking at it. Like, you might want to minimize this, not minimize it, but like shrink the size of the screen, because I can't stand to look at this. It gives me a headache. And it's not that Minecraft gives me a headache, or watching a game and doing this gives me a headache. It's when the screen is this fat. It's when it's big. And watching the reseeding while the screen is huge just hurts my eyes. And nobody else seems to have this problem. Everyone I know loves to play Minecraft full screen. And when I do it for these recordings, it's not actually full screen, but it's most of the screen. It's a really weird size ratio. It's like 1500 by 888 or some crap like that. I just stretched it out to fill the majority of the screen, but I can still see some of my desktop icons, and I can see Skype on the right. That's the... Okay, so how long is this going to take to reseed? This is also a good thing to have under your belt, the time it takes. And you lose hunger. I should have grabbed those potatoes. Do I have them on me? No. There seems to be some bugs currently with holding down the button and doing things. Sometimes it cancels your action. Okay, there's that patty up there. I got a hoe. This is the unfun part of auto farms. Reseeding. I looked up online to see if droppers or dispensers could actually be used to reseed for you, because if that was the case, it would be so much easier. For instance, all of these right here could be, let's say for the sake of argument, it was the dispenser. They could pop up with a piston underneath and reseed all the edges. So the only thing that wouldn't be reseeded would be the middle. That would be a small price to pay. That would be fine, because then I would be fine reseeding just the middle corners of each patty. It would take so much less time. Once I speculated that by the time I get finished reseeding this many patties, it'll be ready to harvest the beginning again. Come back to the beginning, like I'll have a full 16 tufts. The weed is going to be used with the NPCs, so this is why I need a good stock of it. That's pretty much it. Taverns built on wheat. I always say to people, man. But I prefer emerald ore blocks for currency. I think I mentioned that last episode, because they're actually more rare than diamonds, and they're only in one biome, extreme hills. Now I think there's also a second type of extreme hills, so they probably will be in that type as well, but it still has to be in extreme hills. So, and they only come in groups of one, maybe two. I think maybe I saw emeralds, two of them close to each other. But I think that was just because the emeralds ore veins themselves spawn close together. I don't think the veins spawn in groups of two, if that makes any sense. For instance, a lot of iron veins spawn in groups. Oh, see how it smacked it? I don't know why I did that. Iron usually spawns in groups of 8, and sometimes you find 12, and that's because 2 of the groups of 8 spawned in an overlapping position. So with emerald ore, if you find more than one around, if you find 2, one near another, it's probably because its chunk spawned close to another emerald ore spawn. They only come in groups of 1. Diamonds come in 1s, 2s, and 4s. Actually, diamonds spawn as many as 8 as well. We had 12 in a group on the other side of the mine where the NPCs are. I don't think I showed you guys where the NPCs are. It's next to a zombie spawner, and that's how we got them. The zombie spawner spawned out a zombie villager, and so we trapped it, and then made the potions of weakness and the golden apples and just converted it. Turned out to be a priest. And we said, okay, you know, if we just get 2 of these, we can make our own village. We don't have to minecart in villagers from somewhere else, which would have been a project in itself. So that's all we did. We converted a second one. Now we got them trapped. And as soon as we're ready, I'll build a spawning pit near them. And then what I have to do is cart them up to the marketplace when I'm ready. There we go. 6 stacks. Do I have my food on? No, wait, of course I don't have my food on me. Now, the pulsar's still operating. So, it's going to generate some lag. If this was a single player map, the lag would be 0. It would just be if my computer could process or not. But the server's got to update the tick every second. And so it's pulsing all those chunks. This one chunk I'm in, 64 by 64, but it's pulsing what, 256 blocks about with all that circuitry. That's nothing. But it's also got to update every time the wheat grows. I also got to put animals around here. We have some animals, but I want them closer. I want them somewhere under the store, probably above the wheat farm. I actually have enough space to put another one of these under this because I'm at y equals 25 at the lowest point here, and I could build 1 or 2 more of these, I think. Well, you need that much space at the top if you do the dispenser trick. If you don't do the dispenser trick the way I do it, and you put the dispensers here instead, like you ignore this light patch right here and put the dispensers on this wall, a lot of them, that would be fine. But then then again, you don't have a light source and you have to hang light for this patty, and you don't have a way to irrigate the top path. So what you have to do in that case is lose a line. You lose this one like you always do, but then you have to lose a second line here, and then you begin, so you can irrigate a corner. It's kind of a waste of a block, in my opinion, if you just go above. Although you might say, well, that's a waste of a bunch of blocks. Going above is about 5 blocks up, and it takes a lot more effort to mine that than it does to just extend the distance of this farm by 1 block out. And that's probably accurate, and you probably wouldn't be wrong, but I don't like it that way because I don't like it. I can't explain it. I just don't like it. Okay? Each one of these rows takes 3 stacks to fill. It used to take 2 stacks, but I extended it to 3, which means I extended it by 33%. Yeah. So this entire farm is plus 33%, I think. Well, it's plus 33% for each section, each row. All in all, I get about 2.5 times what my old farms did. Okay, I have seeds. I can reseed 2 of these rows before I have to go down and check. So I'll do that. Might as well do it before so I can save a little bit of time. And hell, I got 7 minutes left to talk to you guys while I'm reseeding. It looks like reseeding takes 15 minutes. So there's that. I think I started reseeding at 5 after. Well, I had the technical difficulties, and that was at about 3.5 wasn't it? And then I turned it on and had to wait for it to wash all down, and then I had to go around and harvest up all the things that didn't get washed. So, okay, I think I can say that this might take this is probably a 25-minute endeavor. So don't harvest the wheat unless you've got half an hour to burn. Which it used to take 10 minutes when it was smaller. So 2.5 times the yield for 3 times the time. The trade-off is probably not worth it. But I think it's worth it because it's all in one place. I don't have a wheat farm under this one. I don't have a wheat farm to the side of this one. I don't have a wheat farm up there on the top. If I build 2 of these, I'll have about 5 wheat farms worth of my old farm. I built total I had 4 total in the last place. One of them I had reserved usually, like half of it was carrots, half of it was potatoes. Like one side carrot, one side potato. And the other 3 were nothing but wheat. And I built the 3rd one just because I was bored. No other reason. And it helped us get wheat a lot faster. It helped us get a lot more emeralds if I were to harvest it. That was always the kicker. I had to do the work. Nobody wanted to harvest the wheat farm and sell it to the NPCs. Like I only had 3 people helping out with the store. So I'd like to use emerald ore blocks for coins as coins in the store, but I don't want to give them out to people. I want to collect them. I want to use them as coins, but only when people pay me, if that makes sense. Like, I won't give them out as coins. I'll make people use their coins while they're at the store. And you say, well, I don't have emerald ore blocks. I don't have silk touch, so I can't shop with you. No, that's not true. You give me the item, and I give you a phantom coin. Like, I just jotted on my spreadsheet, like, okay, you've given me 5 coins worth of stuff. What do you want to buy? And you buy 5 coins of stuff. I can't actually give you the coins because they don't exist. Minecraft doesn't let you invent items. If it did, I would actually give coins out to people. I would give out a little gold tavern coin that was stackable up to 64. A little round golden emblem that could not be duplicated, but only by me. Like, I could duplicate them, but nobody else could. So I'm minting the money. And I would give them out. And if people lost them, well, that's not my fault. You lost money. You lost your money. But I would like that because then people would trade them amongst themselves. It'd be mine. There'd be a limited number. I'd keep track of how many that I gave out to people. I really wish I could do that. It'd be fun. Anyway, I'm not going to show you any more farming in any other episode. I just wanted to demonstrate that the wheat farm from last episode is done. Not to my satisfaction, but to a functional form. I will clean it up. Ludo mentis atium. I didn't probably pronounce that right, but it's Latin for as fancy takes it. When I feel like it. Tomorrow I got a project I gotta do. I gotta take care of it because it's due Tuesday. And I've only done the periphery, like just a few things on it, so I gotta do all of it tomorrow. It's only going to take a few hours. I should have done it last Thursday when I had a lot more time, but didn't. If it wasn't for the last minute, nothing would ever get done. Don't you guys know that? How dare you skip a hole? Alright. I have... Wait. Why do I have 1 left? Or is that just lag? Doesn't look like it's lag. Did I miss one? I think I did. Because else why would there be 1 left in my inventory from a stack of 3? But I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Ugh. I know I missed a hole somewhere. Well, when the wheat grows and I do an inspection, I'll be able to pinpoint it. So for now, I'm not going to waste time. Alright. 3 and 6. I need 6 more piles, and I will have reseeded this entire farm. How are you doing? You're not collecting anymore. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It wasn't complete, but it gave me enough. Alright. Let's finish this up. Now, what are my plans for the top side? Well, now that I have the wheat farm growing, and it's going good, I'm going to probably work on putting animals around here. We already have animals in pens, just you know, like 55 blocks away, but I want them all into the store. But I want them deep enough to where they don't bug the fuck out of me. I don't want to hear moos, baz, and clucks all damn day. That would just drive me batshit insane. Which means hollowing out areas, you know, making fenced off places, which is not a problem. It's just time consuming. And I will put stone walls around it. I have an idea. Like, see how much space this takes up? If I divide it in half, one side could be sheep, one side could be pigs, and then go down chickens, and then whatever the other animal is. Pigs, cows, sheep, chickens. The sheep, I would love to have 64 of every sheep color, but there are 16 colors, and 64 of that would be 64 times 16, which is 160, plus 64 times 6. And 64 times 6 is 60 plus 24, 84. 64 times 6, 840. 64 times 6. I can't do it in my head. Yeah, I can do it in my head. 60 times 6, 360. 6 times 6 is 36. So 300. 60, 396, I guess. So 396, huh? And that's 396 plus 60 times 60. Screw it. I can do. I need to do math drills like this to keep me sharp. So it's good to do these maths in your head once in a while. 64 times 16. 16 stacks of 64. 64 times 60. Yeah, 16 stacks of 64. That would just cause a lot of lag. I'm not going to do it. But it would be nice to have 16 of every sheep. And the 16 colors. So that's 16 squared. So I can do that. 16 squared is 160 plus I don't know, 196 or something. 256. 16 squared is 256. Yeah, of course it is. It's a binary number. Okay, you're done ticking for now. I have all this wheat. It's delicious. This yield was only just over half of what it could have been. Seems that that's not enough. Well, we can do the math on this one. It's 3 stacks per row of wheat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 18 stacks. 36 stacks, yeah, of course, because it's 36 stacks of seeds. So, all things considered, you know, 9, 18, 5, you know, I'm only missing 12 stacks. That's not too bad. Yeah, of course, because I had 4 rows. There were 2 rows seeded and 4. And it wasn't fully grown yet, hence the 20. And this is designed in such a way that rushing water can't destroy crop. If water falls on crop, it destroys it. Why am I going this way? There's no back entrance over here. God, I'm so retarded. I have to go the other way. And I have to get the food before I starve. Okay, you guys have seen enough. It's past 30 minutes. I'm going to do all this stuff off camera. I want to thank you guys for watching. Tune in for next episode and and stay tuned for more 8-Bit Theater. Bye.